Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. And we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a hell of a show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out the DREAMERSPRO podcast that we have pinned below if you want today's content before it comes out on YouTube. Let's get into this topic here. So as you guys know, we currently living in the Cupcake Era. I've been one of the people calling it the Cupcake Era, and it just is what it is, man. This the kumbaya. Give me a hug. I'm gonna get mine. You get yours. We're gonna buddy it up. We're gonna act like we want to fight, but we don't really want to fight. Don't nobody really want to throw them hands, but we're gonna act like we're some tough guy. This the Cupcake Era, the kumbaya era, right? This is where we at, and we've been on this time for like quite some time now, but now people have been trying to push back and say, oh, no, this is the greatest era of basketball ever. You just heard your man Jimmy High Roller basically say, oh, the reason players today are so offensively skilled is because they're better. And a lot of us were like, yo, hold up. What is you talking about? Like, you can look at the game and understand that the reason these dudes are scoring so much because don't nobody play defense has nothing to do with how great they are as offensive players. So we feel this. Now, some people are guarding on me, oh, you don't know basketball. I didn't see you coaching my son's junior team or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Where you play at? Where you do that at? Where you do that at? I never said I was a basketball player. I never said I was a great basketball player. I'm a business administration student. I want to own hotels later in the future. You got me. I just happen to be a fan of the sport. Is that okay? Are you telling me as a fan, as somebody that patronizes the product, I can't have an opinion on the product? I can't observe it and understand it? Well, no, you don't understand basketball. So what happened? What happened? I was doing some research this morning and I came across an article from fadeawaywall.net that feature former NBA player John Wall. And the headline says, John Wall says today's NBA is hard to watch. Nobody is playing defense. But before we even get into his comments, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select two or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting two entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And once again, once you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let me get into what the article has to say here. It continues on. It says, and John Wall to the growing list, add John Wall to the growing list of people who aren't the biggest fans of today's NBA. During his appearance on the OG show, Wall lamented that no one is playing defense in the league now. The game has just changed so much. It's hard to watch, Wall said. It's hard to watch because nobody is playing defense. It's a lot of shots for me. It's like you're going to play pickup. It's like we play pickup in the summer. You get buckets, you get a bucket. Go one-on-one, and that's all it really is. And then the article then goes on to say a few other things here. So here's my question. John Wall was an all-star caliber player, one of the fastest players to ever play in the NBA. Exciting, very confident, cocky guy, all of that. I've had to sit back and listen to various people say you don't know basketball. Okay. Some people point to Gilbert Arenas. Oh, Gilbert Arenas played this. Gilbert Arenas. So hold up a second. Let me just pull up something here. Gilbert Arenas, when he played with the Wizards, he was a 3-time All-Star and he made the All-NBA team. If I look at John Wall, who also played with the Wizards, who also I believe played with Gilbert Arenas, was a 5-time All-Star. He made an All-NBA third team, made an All-NBA defensive second team in 2015. So John Wall was an all-star, multiple-time all-star, all NBA caliber player, and most importantly, all defensive caliber player. Now, what all defensive team did Gilbert Arenas make? Gilbert Arenas never made a defensive team, so that's why he had me cracking up when he was talking about he was giving Kobe buckets. I'm trying to figure out, who did Gilbert Arenas ever stop playing in the NBA? I digress. Y'all can send it to him. You know, why am I bringing this up? Because I keep on hearing the Gil knows basketball. So John Wall don't know basketball? John Wall don't know basketball? Kenyon Martin don't know basketball? Tracy McGrady and these guys don't know basketball? Kobe Bryant don't know basketball? All of these guys I'm mentioning, Kevin Garnett don't know basketball? Paul Pierce don't know basketball? All of these guys I just mentioned are all people that say that they don't play defense in the NBA today. As a matter of fact, people that think like Gilbert Arenas are in the minority. There are very few people that actually think that the game is so good because offensive players are so great. It's just because they changed the rules and they changed the way that it's played. It's not that it's evolved and gotten better. People are confusing evolution with change. They changed the game totally. And NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said the following: we had to take out the physicality. Otherwise, players like Stephen Curry and others would not be able to display their offensive prowess on the court. That's what the commissioner said. So here you have John Wall basically saying that these dudes don't play no defense. Where did he lie? Where did he lie? What's the lie he told? They don't play defense in the NBA. And it's boring to watch. It's really boring. Kobe Bryant called his brand of basketball accidental basketball, and that's all it is. That is, they rarely run sets. It's just a bunch of kick, swing, drive, relocate, run, quick, swing, cut, drive. That's all it is. That's all basketball is these days. That's pretty much all it is. Everybody's afraid of playing defense. Everybody want to get their buckets. And he's 100% right. So yes, we are in the cupcake era. This is the worst era of basketball, and the ratings prove it. Nobody's really watching. That is a fact of the matter. We're not talking about some dudes, TikTokers, running up and down, twerking it up all over the internet, talking about some damn we done with the 90s. Nah, people are done with this era. This is the cupcake era. This is the cupcake era. This one right here, where defense is like illegal. If you play defense, they're going to throw you in jail. Where you got all-stars going on an all-star game and you got to tell them, you want to play? You want to play? Like, what? Gilbert Arenas is like, well, you know, when you go to all-star weekend, that's why Gilbert Arenas wouldn't have been the team captain when Kobe and them were playing. Kobe would have been the one lead, like, okay, we're going to play. We're going to play defense. So, to me, listen, John Wall said it, and I don't need to be a basketball player to understand this. I have eyes. I've been following basketball for 20 years to understand what the hell is going on, at least at a basic level. I didn't say at an NBA level, but at a basic level. And you don't need to be an NBA player to understand that these guys are not playing defense. Cut it out. Like, cut it out. Y'all are trying to like, oh, well, we could cut it out. Like, cut it out. Y'all are acting like basketball is like, we're building rocket ships here. Or we're building a nuclear something, whatever. Like, come on, cut it out. Y'all are acting like this is the most complicated thing on earth to understand. Like, what are we doing? The kids that watch the game. Like, stop. Y'all are making it seem like, oh, it's so, you could never understand it. Really? Really?